like to write? Hello and welcome to Mrs. Schaefer's 7th grade writing class. First of all, what I would like for you to do is to open up writing/processes of writing in your K12.com account. Okay, is everyone there? Very good. And I would like to make groups. The first group will be Alexis. Second group will be Levi. Third group will be Jaden. Fourth group will be Garen. And the fifth group will be Mason. Okay, so what are we going to do today? Well, the learner will understand and utilize the writing process as evidenced by writing an essay. That means that today we're going to use the steps to learn how to write. That's right, you can write too, just like your favorite author. All right, so I said steps of writing. That means you can't just jump in there with both feet and write a novel or write an essay. So we're going to learn the steps to writing. The first step, brainstorm. Brainstorm. That means coming up with ideas and outlining your writing. Think about a topic that is interesting to you and what you would like to write about. What is outlining? Can anyone tell me? Okay, an outline is jotting down the things that you would like to write about. I have lots of graphic organizers printed out in our classroom so that we can actually see what it is we would like to write about. Okay, we have lots of different ones. Does anyone have a favorite? Mason, could you tell me which one you would like to use? Very good. All right, our second step is the rough draft. The rough draft. The rough draft means getting the basics of your story down on paper. Just write it down. Don't worry about spelling or anything else. Get your thoughts down on paper, hot off the press. Use your dictionary and your thesaurus. You can also use the speakable one we have in the classroom, the one that you can talk into and it will talk back to you. Number 3, revise. Revise is when you want to change ideas and major themes of your paper. So if you want to change characters, you can revise. If you want to change the place, you can revise. A good thing to do is to read it out loud to a partner. You can also take a minute to record it on your iPad, and then you can play it back and listen to it. Number 4, edit. Edit is similar to revising, except instead of finding big things wrong with our papers, you're going to check for grammar and spelling mistakes. Do you see anything that we need to edit right here on this paper? Very good. Very good, Alexis. Spelling is actually misspelled on this card. So finding a little mistake like that and fine-tuning our paper is an example of editing. It's an example of editing. And finally, our final draft. It is time to publish our papers. Not just famous people publish, you can publish too. Okay, it is time to write out your essay. It's time to write it out. Okay, so who can tell me what is the fourth step in our writing process? Very good. It is editing. is editing. Who can tell me what is the first step? The first step. Very good. Brainstorming. Who can tell me the final step? Very good. It is final draft. The final draft. Is it okay if we get the steps out of order? What if we forgot to edit our paper? That would not work at all. Okay? That would not work at all. All right. So I have come up with a little dance to help us remember our steps. Okay? Let's go through them slowly the first time. All right, so brainstorm. It has brain in it and storm. So we go brain, storm, brain, storm. Okay, let's everybody repeat after me. Number 2, rough draft. Do you know sometimes my elbows get a little bit rough? So what I do is I rub my elbows for this one. Rough draft. Rough draft. Okay, number 3, we have revise. So since we take out major elements of our story, I take them out, like I'm marking them out with a marker. I take them out, revise. Next, we have edit. Sometimes I say edit to check. So I circle around and I check over my paper with a fine-tooth comb. So I edit, check, edit, check. Okay, and after that, we're going to go into our final draft, our final paper. Okay, so we're going to act like we're writing our paper out. We write it out. All right, so let's look at our little dance together. Everyone stand up. All right, what's our first step? We do brainstorm. Then we do rough draft. Next we do revise. Then we do check or edit, check, edit, check. And then we do final draft, final draft. So let's do that quicker. Let's see how quicker we can do it. Brainstorm, rough draft, revise, edit, check, rough, final. See, I messed up a little bit. Okay, brainstorm, rough draft, revise, edit, final draft. Okay? All right, so now that we know the steps, we're going to actually write an essay. But we're going to use myaccess.com to help us write this essay. So what we're all going to do is we're going to go to myaccess.com on our computers, and we're going to type. After we have done our step of doing our brainstorming, we're going to type our rough draft into myaccess.com, and it's really good because it will actually adjust our essay based on what we're writing. If we have words that they think aren't too small for us, it will suggest bigger words. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into myaccess and write out our rough draft, and I'll see you back in about 30 minutes. Okay. Students have written their essays. Okay, please send your essay to me digitally, and I will check over them. I'm sending them back to the student, and then the student will begin the process of revising and editing, and through myaccess, they're going to send it back to me as their final draft, and that will be it. Okay, and then I can grade their essays through the myaccess, and that's it.